Hello everyone, Russell Wright, and for those of you who've been taking the Google Plus course and maybe found this video through that, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Those of you who found this video other places, I'd like to welcome you to networkempire.com. Here's a desktop background of my beautiful home in Kauai where I stay sometime during the year. It's one of my favorite places on earth, so I thought I'd share that with you as a little break here. Again, if you don't know me, my name is Russell Wright. I'm the co-inventor of the Theme Zoom and the Network Empire Domain Web Studio application, which is an automatic Empire web and WordPress building system. And I'm a professional SEO, a social media expert, and cybernetic business consultant. Cybernetic we talk about in the members area. It's where the machine world overlaps with the human world and how your profits and your business can integrate the two. We're going to go ahead and talk about a course that I would like to recommend. I'm going to insert this video in a location called Google Plus, which is our Google Plus course, available at gplus.com. And I'm going to be talking about a new product from a business partner that's come out called the Google Plus Conspiracy Code. And this is from Tim Bacalca. He's a very well-known creator of WordPress plugins. I am very, very picky when it comes to WordPress plugins, and this is one of Tim's videos. Tim and his brother create amazing products. There are several on the market that I use, and this one I'm going to recommend because since I last updated the Google Plus area, the Google Plus Conspiracy Code is launched, and I'm going to be inserting this in the area that talks about Google author markup tags. Because I want to make that easy for you if you're a WordPress user to just have your Google markup tags. And we're going to talk a little bit about what that looks like and what that means. You can sign up for the course if you want. It's fairly inexpensive. I'm going to break the entire thing down for you. There is the course is not very expensive, and there is a one-time offer, or what's called an OTO. If you're not familiar with the Warriors Forum, you can only buy this through the Internet Marketing Warriors Forum. Normally you can buy Tim's products elsewhere. But what it's going to do is it's going to be showing you how you can do a quick install to have your Google author markup tags, the same that I am trying to describe on this page if you're in our Google Plus course. And if you're not on the Google Plus course, you need to be aware that it's very important that your Google markup tags, you start to integrate that. And it can be a real pain because you have to deal with something called rich snippets. And the bottom line is this, is that Google author markup tags are how Google Plus is going to connect with Google, the search engine, to determine whether you're a real authority on the About Us page. And that goes for your Google profiles as well. Okay, so this is why you have all these locations to put other profiles. You can see I have these green check marks. That's actually my virus software, so it's not going to look like that on your screen. But this is how Google is connecting your Google dashboard and determining whether or not you're an authentic verified person and whether you're a real author. Now, it's very important that you understand author markup because you get some really interesting results. You know, if you go to the search engines, Goggle, and you just type in, I don't know, like content curation. Let me see if I've got, it would help if I spell it correct, of course. You can see that these are, let me go ahead and show you what's going on here. You can see that Beth Cantor and Jack Humphrey, they all shared this, and they shared this from various locations. It would say shared on Google Plus if it was in Google Plus. If I go to the planet right here, see that right there? That's actually Google proper, and this is Google personal results, and that's related very much to Google Plus as well as your browser. Okay, so when you go here, where the person is personal results, the reason I see Beth Cantor is because she's either shared this through various functions and she's in my circle. It's important that the people be in the circle. Here it says Chris Conley shared this on Google Plus. You can see that it says Google Plus right here. Jack and Beth shared this probably somewhere else in one of the other social media networks that's connected to your Google profile, which I just showed you. So they shared it in a way that Google likes because they have shared it through one of the contributors or links on their About Us page or through other Google shared social channels. Okay, so we're going to get into a little bit. Now that's on the personal results. If you go over to the Google results, notice that I'm still logged in to Google. Okay, because if I logged out, you could also get completely different results. It's 3 potentially different sets of results you could get. And again, this is why we're writing so much about this with Domain Web Studio. You can see here that Gianluca, I think it's like an Italian name. He is not in my circles, but his picture still comes up. See that? His picture comes up on the regular search engine results page, guys, because he's using Google author markup tags. And because I don't have a huge course on Google Plus and Google markup tags and rich snippets, I think you should just take Tim's course, because I'm not going to create anything nearly as prolific as what he's done. And he's also giving you a one-time offer to purchase the upsell, which is the plugin that makes it all possible. Okay? And so it's really, really cool. Let me just go ahead and talk a little bit about this course. So when you purchase the course, you'll be able to, let's go ahead and look at it. You'll be able to get all of these functional videos using Google Plus Part 1 and Part 2. He's going to give you some more insight in how to set up Google Plus. I've given you as much as I can in my inexpensive course here, but I really want you to go to the next level with it. It's going to talk about Google Search Plusing your world. A lot has changed since I made my Google Plus course. It's not really out of date, but it does give you more insight on how to use it. Much I've shown you, and some of it I have not. Google Plus Name Service, he's actually offering a one-time upsell. He's created something called Google Plus Name. I personally don't use it in the same way because I automate my Google Pluses, and I will be talking more about automation of Google Plus in new videos and when I update this course, but it's going to be tied to the advanced one-feed micro-content curation course. Okay, we do have a curation profits course. I automate my feeds using OnlyWire and our new RSS software that will be coming out shortly at the time of this video. It may already be here depending upon the day. Today is May 27th, 2012, and we're probably launching it in June. Okay, so it's a little bit different, but the cool thing is, you can see right here, is if you purchase the one-time offer, you can get the Google Plus Author Rank plugin and the Google Plus Streams plugin. The Google Plus Streams plugin I'm not using, but it's really nice. It's kind of like having a Facebook side profile stream where you have the like box on your profile page. I'll show you some various examples of it at some point. I have not installed it because the other versions of this were broken, so Tim created a great one. It's just like having a Twitter update, like recent updates, except it's going to be your Google Plus updates from your profile. The Google Author Rank plugin I have installed, so I can show you a bit of an example of what it looks like. Let's just go ahead and go to, and you can see that I've got the curation profits theme, the curation traffic theme on here, and you can click the links inside the membership area to find out where to get that, and you can learn more about that in the Curation Profits course. I get a lot of questions about this theme, which I'm going to address at curationprofits.com. Okay, this is not Scoop It, despite what you might think. It looks a lot like Scoop It, doesn't it? But it isn't, and it really allows a lot of flexibility in the theme. Okay, and it shows a lot of the. I'm having a problem with my browser. Okay, because I'm loading a lot of stuff. I've got Camtasia running, I've got the video running, I've got everything else. But anyway, you can see, I'm going to show you an example of a Google markup tag here. Okay, we'll go ahead and click on one of the articles and try, come on browser. I have about 500 different things connected to my computer. Let's try UK ruling Rupert Murdoch not fit to run business. We'll click on that. Hope we don't have a major crash because I'm running too much stuff. Okay, so when it goes to the, on a fast browser, obviously on a fast internet connection, you would really see that go really, really fast. And what you'll see in the Google markup tags is when you go, what the plugin does is it installs your Google tag, your rich snippet right here. Okay, and you have a lot of control with Tim's plugin on what that does. It just makes it really, really super easy. And you can actually remove or add the add to circles function. I've got my permanent Russell Wright about us. And what that means is when you do this properly, depending upon your rich snippets and how they're formatted, you'll be able to appear on the search engine results page with your image, just like we showed you under content curation. Okay, so that's really just a wonderful thing. So if we type in content curation, I don't really target that word yet because I've been so busy building the Domain Web Studio application that I didn't really focus on your snippets. But if you go here on the regular search engine results, you can see that this gentleman, who is not in my circles because otherwise it would not ask me to follow him, you can see that he is got his author markup tags. Okay, he's at SEO Moz. So the SEO Moz guys are pretty prolific with SEO, and they know what they're doing. And you'll probably be able to find a rich snippet, okay, on this page somewhere. We'll talk more about rich snippets, but I suggest that you just take the course, because in that course, I'm going to see if he's got his rich snippet that I could actually show you. It's a really long article on curation. What you would do is you would look usually towards the bottom of the article. You can put it in the header. People are trying different locations. But that, here it is. About, here he is. Loves to be in the font. I think this is his rich snippet. Okay, here's his Google Plus tag. And he does not have his image here, but you have an image tied to your Google Plus location. So that's how they're pulling the image on the search engine related to this gentleman. Okay, and if you actually go to his, let me go ahead and look at him again. If you go to it here, you can see that if I hover over and I follow him and add him to one of my circles, boy, are we really slow. He was added to my following circle. Okay, I should be able to now find him on Google Plus. And you'll see that this image is tied to his Google Plus profile. Okay, there he is. That's directly associated with his Google Plus profile. So my point here is that your Google Plus profile, the plans that they have for Google Plus, are to connect your image with your verified name, and we talked earlier about verified names, and connect the verified name to the search engine results, which he came up in as a writer for SEO Moz. He appeared on page 1 as an image. You know, people buy and listen to people that they like and trust most of the time. I clicked on his image because there was a face there. I want to know who he is, and he's from SEO Moz, so there's some branding. But that is what this plugin will allow you to do. Okay, so I recommend that. Honestly, it's the plugin that I'm interested in you having, and that really is the OTO. I believe that you need to also purchase the course, so you're welcome to do that. Tim's got some great insight, and I'm moving more and more into advanced procedures with author markup tags, and there are free versions of this. I wanted to give you an alternative in case you can't afford to buy a plugin. It's called Author Share. Boy, are we so slow, I might just have to start over again. Author Shore. And it's a WordPress plugin. Just go to authorshore.com. I'll go ahead and put that. And it is free, and it will help you install author markups and a rich snippet stuff as well. There's a lot of good things to say. He's got a lot of good things to say. And this is a free version. Okay, let's talk about your face and the Google results. Here's what I just showed you. Okay, so it's a really fantastic thing to have. I strongly recommend that you include author markups and learn about rich snippets. Tim does an amazing job in his course. They want you guys to be aware of. Okay, so Tim does a fantastic job of showing you how this works within his rich snippets, and there's no reason to reinvent the wheel. His course is just really inexpensive, even when you get the plugin. So I do recommend you add it to his list. To your list, and add him as somebody to watch. He's a really sharp guy. They've got the Google Plus name service, and combined with our service that we're launching, which turns your Google Plus into an RSS feed directly. There's all kinds of amazing things you can do with your RSS feeds. Okay. Tim has also been following me for a long time. We had a nice chat the other day. He's an old ThemeZoom user, so he's an old salty dog. He's been around for a long time. So I hope that's useful for you. I'm going to go ahead and leave a link below. Appreciate you purchasing this course if you can afford it through our link. All this, the funds that we do for third-party affiliates and the rest go into making the membership site better. There's not a lot of profit in products at that price, so we do appreciate it, but I just want you to know that it is an affiliate link. I do look forward to seeing you on the next course. I'm going to get back to launching Domain Web Studio, which is the Executive Empire Building Consulting Suite and Mass WordPress Empire Building Suite. I'll talk to you on the other side.